Suniman, do you know why no one is joined yet?
What, ma'am?
Actually, no one is joined yet.
No, ma'am, nobody is joined.
Yeah, no? No, rest of the means Advika, Shazam, Razi, they are not joined. Yeah, Advika is I she joined. Okay, so let's start because it's already 5-6. Okay, so we'll quickly revise. Okay, because in the last class we just started with the simple definitions. Okay, so the new chapter is here: intersecting lines, angles, and pair of angles. Okay, just quickly we will review the chapter checklist. Okay, what are the topics that we are going to cover in this chapter? The first one is intersecting lines, angles, and pair of angles. That means the different types of lines, what are the different angles, and what are the different pair of angles. Okay. After that, in the topic 2, we will cover about parallel lines and a transverse line. Topic 3, angle sum property of a triangle. Okay. Another angle sum property of the triangle.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And this triangle will you'll get elaborate form in your class 10. Okay. Now, let's start with intersecting lines, angles, and pair of angles. Okay. In the last class, I think we have discussed some of the basic definitions. Okay. Like point. So point is what? Point is a exact location or a fixed location, you can say. Okay. Line. A line is a collection of points which has only length, no breadth, no thickness. Okay. And line, it is represented by a, you can say if AB is a line, so above AB, if you are representing that you want to write that AB is a line, so you're going to put arrow on both the side of the path. Okay. Now ray is a line segment. Okay. Sorry, not line segment, is a part of a line. Okay, it is a part of a line which has one endpoint. Okay, line does not have any endpoint. No endpoint is there in line. Okay, from both the side you can extend it. Okay, and line cannot be represented on a paper. Okay, cannot be drawn on a paper. It can be only represented. Okay, we can represent a line only. Okay, whereas a ray, they can also we cannot also we cannot draw the ray. We can only represent the ray. Okay, and ray has one end. So from another end, it can be extended. Okay, so if you want to represent ray, so you are going to write line, and above this arrow will be on only one side. Okay, now line segment is a part of a line, okay, which has two ends. Okay, and line segment can be drawn on a paper. Okay, so it has a fixed, you can say fixed part of the line. Okay, now we learn about the difference between the line, ray, and line segment. And what are the difference? The line has only one, no endpoint. Ray has one endpoint, and line segment has two endpoints. Okay. Now a line does not have a definite length. Ray also does not have a definite length because line can be extended on both sides. Ray can be extended on one side, whereas line segment has a definite length. Okay, because that is a fixed part of a line. Okay, it has length on both the sides. Okay. Now we cannot draw, that we already discussed, and the representation of all the three. But if you want to represent a line segment, so you are going to write the name and the bar, okay, because it has endpoints on both the sides. Understood? Now we are going to discuss about some of the about angles, like what are angles and what are the okay. Collinear and non-collinear points. Okay, collinear points means 3 or more than 3 points. If the line are on a same line, okay, or lie on a straight line, then they are called collinear. Okay, and if they do not lie on a straight line, then they are non-collinear. Okay, they are scattered, then they are non-collinear. Okay, intersecting lines and non-intersecting line, obviously from the name itself, intersecting lines, when the lines that are intersecting at a point, okay, they are called intersecting lines. And the lines which do not intersect, okay, which do not intersect means they are parallel lines. Okay, they have a fixed perpendicular distance from the starting to the end. Okay, whichever side you extend the lines, okay, they are not going to meet anywhere. Okay, so they are parallel lines. Okay, now what are angles? If two ray, okay, if you take two ray and they have a same starting point, which we call as a vertex, okay, then the you see, okay, two rays, okay, which have same starting point, this we call as a vertex, they form an angle. Okay, they form an angle, and these are both the rays are the arms of the angle. Okay, understood? Now what are the different types of angles? So there are 6 types of angles. Okay, let us see what are the different types of angles. Acute angle, okay, the representation of the angle is this, you can see here. Okay, you will draw a straight line, and the angle is, this angle is acute angle. Acute angle, okay, acute angle, okay, acute angle is what? Angle A Angle A is what? It is greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. Okay. So acute angle is in the range of 0 to 90 degree. Okay. It should be greater than 0 degree because 0 degree means it is a straight line. Okay. It is just a line. Okay. We are talking about the angle. So it should be greater than 0 degree. It can be 1 degree, 2 degree, whatever. Okay. But it should be less than 90 degree also. Okay. Because exact 90 degree is what? Exact 90 degree is right angle. Okay. If you will like ABC, then this is a right angle. Okay, a right angle does not have a range. Okay, it is exact 90 degree. Okay, if it is 89, then it is an acute angle. If it is 91, then it is an obtuse angle. Okay, now what is an obtuse angle? Representation is okay. Since the angle will be greater than 90 degree, so we are going to move this bar away from this. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, so this is an obtuse angle. Okay, now what is the range of an obtuse angle? The range of an obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Okay, this is the range of your obtuse angle. Now, same way, we are going with straight angle. What is a straight angle? A, B, C. Straight angle is exact 180 degree. Straight angle. So angle A, B, C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, if it is 179, then it is an obtuse angle. If it is 181, then it is in reflex angle. But because straight angle is exact 180 degree. Okay. Now two more angles are left. That is a reflex angle and complete angle. Now what is a reflex angle? Okay. This is an reflex angle. ABC. Okay. Now this, if I'm asking about reflex angle, so you are going to take this angle. Okay. And it can be represented in both the ways. Okay. I can represent like this also. ABC. Now this is a reflex angle or not? ABC. If I'm
That is a reflex angle.
yeah, I will be taking the, if I'm asking about the reflex angle, so you will be taking the reflex angle. Okay, not the, you can, this have both. Okay, it has an acute angle also, it has a reflex. But if I'm talking that ABC reflex angle, so you are going to take the outer portion. Okay, so reflex angle. Now reflex angle is in the range of what? It is in the range of greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. Okay, now comes your complete angle. Okay, complete angle is the complete angle. Complete angle is equal to exact 360 degree. Okay, the whole circle. Okay, understood? Any doubt in the types of angles? So these are the different types of angles. Okay, now let's see pair of angles. Okay, now what are the pair of angles? But before pair of angles, we'll just have a simple question. Okay, you can see, you just have to tell me which angle is what. Okay, which type of angle is formed in the given figure. The first one is what type of an angle? It is an, Adam, can you tell me what type of angle is first one?
And the first one is obtuse, right?
Yes, first one is obtuse. Second one is,
This is right angle.
yeah, very good. Advika, can you tell me third one? Advika, are you there?
And then is it, now can I tell?
Yeah, tell Adam.
Is it called a straight angle?
Yeah, it is a straight angle. Fourth one,
Obtuse angle.
is it obtuse angle?
Sorry, a reflex angle.
Yeah. Fifth one,
Acute angle.
yes, very good. And the last one
Last
is
one I don't remember what was its name.
complete angle.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's see in which angle the measure is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. So it is a reflex angle because reflex angle is in the range of 180 degree to 360 degree. Okay. The angle should be greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. Okay. Now, pair of angles. Now, if I'm talking about pair of angle, that means there should be two angles. Okay. Now, there are some, you can say some pair of angles which are names. Okay. So, what are the different pair of angles here? Complementary angle, supplementary angle, adjacent angle, linear pair of angle. Okay. Now, what are complementary angles? Okay. Complementary angles means if the sum of two angles is 90 degree. Okay. If the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then they are complementary angle. They both are complementing each other. Okay. Understood? One angle can be 1 degree and the other angle can be 89 degree. Okay. But the sum of both the angles should be 90 degree. Then only they can be called as a complementary angle. That means if angle A plus angle B is equal to.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. What happened, Shazan? You forgot about the class?
No, ma'am. I'm sick, ma'am, from tomorrow. That is from yesterday, and I just came from school and
So
slept.
have you taken your medicine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degree, then angle A and angle B are complementary angle. Complementary angle. Okay. Understood? Now, let's see one or two questions that how which type of question it can be asked on complementary angles. Okay, if two angles are complements of each other, then what is the type of each angle? Okay, now if both the angles are complementing each other, then what will be the type of each angle? Who is going to tell me? See, the sum is 90 degree. Okay, complementary angle means if we are taking that angle A and angle B are complementary angle, are complementary angle, that means what? Therefore, angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degree. Yes, okay, not even single, मतलब सिर्फ angle A आपका 90 degree नहीं है, the sum will be 90 degree. The angle A and angle B, the sum will be 90 degree. And angles less than 90 degree and greater than 0 degree are what? Of acute angle. Yes or no? Yes. And if the angle sum is 90 degree, that means none of the angle is 0. We cannot take angle 0. Okay. So if the sum is equal to 90 degree, so one angle must be 1 degree. The minimum value will be 1 degree and the another will be 89 degree. Or if one angle is 10 degree, the another angle will be 80 degree. Okay. So both the angles are of which type? They are acute angles. Any doubt? Shazan, Advika, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Now let's see. Okay, one more question. Find the measure of an angle which is 24 more than its complementary angle. I'll copy this question. Okay. Now, so what it is said that find the measure of an angle which is 24 more than its complement. Okay. So that means if one angle is what? One angle you are taking as x. Okay. Let measure of angle is equal to x degree. Okay, I'm taking that the measure of the required angle is x degree. Okay, then the complementary angle will be what? Complementary angle, na? Then complementary angle will be equal to what? 90 minus x, because the sum of both the angles will be 90 degree. So the other angle will be 90 minus x. Okay, now if you see the question, find the measure of an angle which is 24 more than its complement. Okay, one angle is more 24 more than the another. Okay, that means the difference is 24. Okay, so x degree minus 90 degree minus x is equal to 24 degree. Okay, because this x degree this x degree is greater 24 degree greater than this angle. Okay, so if you are going to solve this, x equal to 90 degree plus x, wait, I got confused. So 2x minus 90 degree is equal to 24 degree. So x will be what? 24 plus 90, 112 by 2. Sorry, 104 by 2. Okay, so x will be what? X will be equal to
36.
57. No? It is 4.
Oh, it's 14. Okay, then it's
14. Okay.
Ma'am, why did you not 1?
What happened?
Then you not 114.
Yeah, 114. 90. Okay. I just see. After this step, I have just directly written it. Okay, I'll just erase it and write that step also. Okay, so 2x will be equal to 24 plus 90. So x will be equal to 114 by 2. So x will be equal to 57 degree. Okay, and the another complementary angle.
Can you explain this one once again?
Yeah, of course, I can explain you this question. Okay, now what it is said that find the measure of an angle, okay, which is 24 degree more than its complementary angle. Okay, so you have to find the measure of an angle. You have to find an angle which is 24 degree more than its complementary angle. Okay, जो कि 24 degree ज़्यादा है अपने complementary angle से ज़्यादा है मतलब कि if you are going to subtract both the angles, then it will be what? It will give you 24. Okay, now we are assuming that the measure of the angle, जिसका measure हमें find करना है जिस angle का, we are going to assume that it is equal to x degree. Okay, so we are assuming that the measure of the angle, okay, as x degree. Okay, now complementary angle. What is the definition of complementary angle? The sum of the angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now if one angle I'm taking an x degree, I'm not knowing the exact angle, so I'm assuming it as x degree. So what will be the measure of the another angle? That will be 90 minus x, because we know that the sum of both the angles is going to be 90 degree. So the other angle will become 90 minus x degree. Understood, Shazan? Now from the question, if you see, we are forming the statement. Find the measure of an angle which is 24. So the measure of this angle is 24 more than its complementary angle. So X complementary angle is what? 90 minus X. So X is 24 more than 90 minus X degree. So X minus 90 degree minus X is equal to 24. So this is the equation that we have formed here. Okay, this is the equation that we have formed. Now you're going to solve this equation. Okay, so on a solving, what we got? X is equal to 57. The measure of the angle is 57 and its complement is what? Its complementary angle is 90 minus 57 will give you what? 33. Shazan, still any doubt? Shazan, still any doubt?
No, ma'am.
You know about the complementary angles now? I shall explain it
Yes.
again.
And complementary angles, and they're always 90 only, no?
Yeah, the sum of the angle, both the angles will be
It's
always
always 90.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
Normal supplementary is 180, right?
Yeah, supplementary is 180 degree. Now let's come to the supplementary angles. Okay, as you already know that the sum of the two angles. Now we are talking about the pair of angles. So in pair of angles, we are going to take two angles. Okay, so the sum of the two angles will be always 180. If the sum of the two angles is 180 degree, then they are supplementary angles. Okay, the two angles one can be greater, one can be less. That is not defined. Okay, you will just the sum should be 180 degree. Okay, now some question based on the supplementary angles. Okay, now let me copy it. Now, if you see here, okay, if two supplementary angles are in the ratio 3:2, then find the angles. Okay, they are in the ratio 3:2. That means we can take 3x, 3k, and 2k. Okay, because the ratio is given. Why we take whenever the ratio is given, we add a constant term. Okay, because ratio, you can after canceling the terms, you can get the ratio. We don't know the exact value. That's why we add a constant. Okay, to one of the angle is 3x and another is 2x. Okay. Now, what is the definition of supplementary angle? The sum of the supplementary angle is 180 degree. Okay. So that means 3k plus 2k is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So that means you got 5k is equal to 180 degree and k value is equal to 180 degree upon 5. That will give you 5. That will give you k is equal to 36 degree. Okay. Now, the angles will be what? 3 into 36 and 2 into 36, which will be equal to 108 degree and 72 degree. Any doubt in this? Anybody any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, similarly, let's see another question. Okay, now what is here? Find the supplement of 3/4 of a right angle. Okay, now you have to find the supplement angle. Okay, only one angle is given. Now you have to find the supplement of this angle. And what is the given angle? Find the 3/5 of a right angle. Now the given angle is what? Angle is equal to 3/5 of right angle. So the 3/5 of 90 degree. Okay. Now 3/5 of 90 degree will be what? First we have to find this angle. Then only we can find the supplementary of this angle. Okay. Okay. So we got 54 degree. Okay. The measure of the angle is what? 54 degree. Now supplementary angle of this is 54 degree is what? 180 degree minus 54 degree. Okay. So what you will get? 126 degree.
I'm 126.
So it is 126 degree. Then, okay, one more question.
Much as the supplement. Find the measure of the angle if 6.
Find the measure of an angle if 6 times its complement is 12 degree less than twice its supplement. Okay. Now be careful with the statement. Okay. Whenever you are forming any equation. Okay. Because if you form a wrong equation, then your whole process will go wrong. Okay. So main thing is about the equation. Okay. You have to form the equation correctly. Okay. So find the measure of an angle. You have to find the measure of an angle if 6 times its complement. Okay. If you are assuming that the angle is x, okay, then 6 times its complement. Okay. So 6 times of the complement. So first we have to find out what is the complement. Okay. So let the angle, okay, let the required angle, in fact, you write required angle. Okay, we are assuming that the required angle is x degree. Okay, now it is talking about the complementary of the angle also and the supplementary of the angle also. Okay, complementary of angle B, complementary will be what? 90 degree minus x degree. Similarly, supplementary of angle B, 180 degree minus x degree. Okay, understood? Now, according to question, what is written here? 6 times complementary is 12 less than twice its supplementary. Okay, so 6 times its complementary. So complementary is 90 degree minus x degree is 12 less than twice its supplement. Okay, 12 less than twice its supplement, 12 degree. Okay, so this will be your statement. Okay, this will be your equation. Okay, now if we are going to solve this equation, then okay, x on one side and all the non-variable numbers on one side. Okay, so if you'll do that, so you'll get 4x 540 degree minus 360 degree minus 12 degree. Okay, so what you will get 168 degree 540 360. Wait, this will become 12. Okay, 540 plus 12 192 degree. 192 degree. Okay, so 4x is equal to 192 degree. So x, it will be what? 192 degree divided by 4. Okay, x will be
48.
so x is equal to 48. So value of your x is 48 degree. Okay, so these types of question can be asked that you have to find out the angle. Okay, depending on their complementary, supplementary, and equation you have to form, and then you are going to solve it. Okay, Patrika left. Okay. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now back bisector of an angle. What do you mean by bisector of an angle? A ray which divides an angle into two equal parts. Okay, if a ray is going to divide the angle, the given angle, into two equal parts, then it is called the bisector of an angle. Okay, it is bisecting the angle. Okay, that means if it is A, B, okay, and I draw a line, okay, I draw a ray in such that this is the half of angle ABC, sorry, not ABC, BC, BAC, and this is also the half of angle BAC. Therefore, AD is bisector of angle ABAC. Okay, if both the angles you get as both the angles is equal, okay, then it is a bisector of the angle. Okay. Now adjacent angle means एक दूसरे के बगल में जो angles होंगे वो adjacent angle होंगे. Okay, so two angles are called adjacent angle if they satisfy the three things, that is they have a common vertex. Okay, the vertex should be common, they have a common arm, okay, and the condition is what? They have a common arm, but the common arm should be in between, and the non-common arm should lie on the opposite side of the common arm. Okay, if you see the figure here, AOB. Okay, so adjacent angle are what? AOC and COB are the adjacent angles. Okay, here the common arm is what? The vertex is common, that is O. Common arm is OC. Okay, and the non-common arms are
A and B.
Yeah, AO and BO. Okay, and they are opposite side of OC. Okay, they are not lying on the same side. Okay, any doubt? And what? Since and the whole angle AOB will be equal to AOC plus COB. Okay, adjacent angle, there is no condition. The angles that are beside one another, they are adjacent angle. They have a common arm, a common vertex, and the non-common arm are on the other sides. Okay, opposite sides of the common arm.
There has to be there can't be any angle that is like.
No, they will be having angle like bisector.
I'm saying they can't be any like angles that saying that if you can make it, but then like if you put B before C, you will still get a bisector. So it's not, you can't have one like with three angles, with the same.
No, see, Aram, if you are treating, see, if here three angles you can see. Okay, so angle AOB, the bigger one. See the figure, the bigger one. If you see this figure, the bigger angle AOB and COB are not adjacent angles. Similarly, AOB and AOC are not adjacent angle. Okay, because if you see AOC and AOB, so what are the common arms? AOB the common arm. Okay,
that's what I'm trying to say.
That
it's just like the whole angle, like AOB can't be adjacent to AOC or COB.
No, it cannot be adjacent to AOC or COB. Okay, because the common arm is on one side and the non-common arm, both the non-common arms lie on one side. It cannot be possible. Okay, the non-common arm should lie on the other opposite side of the common arm. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, linear pair of angles. Okay, linear pair of angles means what? If the non-common arms of two adjacent angles form a line. Okay, here also we're talking about the adjacent angle, but the non-common arms. If the non-common arms of an adjacent angle form a straight line, then these angles are called linear pair of angles. Okay, that means if you take the complete angle, so it is a 180-degree angle. Okay, then it is a linear pair of angles. Okay, the two angles are what? If you see the figure, the two adjacent angle here are AOC and BOC. Okay, the common arm is OC, and the non-common arms are on the other two sides. Okay, OA and OB, and they are forming a straight line. That means it is a linear pair of angles. Okay. Now, some more basic terms, that is vertically opposite angles. Now, what are vertically opposite angles? From the name itself, the angles which are forming opposite to each other. Okay. Now, how? Okay. The two angles are called a pair of vertically opposite angles if their arms form two pair of opposite rays. Okay. Now, if your angle, one angle is this. Okay. Now, I make another angle. Then these are vertically opposite angle. Okay. So they both are vertically
Opposite.
yeah, vertically opposite angle. Okay. Or you can say in other words, when two lines intersect each other, okay, two lines are drawn. Actually, you can see one line is AB and another line is CD. Okay, if they're intersecting at a point, then the angles that are formed opposite to each other are the pair. Or here you will get two pairs of vertically opposite angle. Okay, you see here, so AOD will be equal to COP and AOC will be equal to BOD. Okay, yeah. So this is the definition of your vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now, relationship between pair of angles. Okay. Now, I will be stopping here. And from relationship between the pair of angles, I will start from the next class. Okay. Because from here, you will start with the axiom, the theorems. Okay. So it should be very clear. And these theorems, these axioms will be used. Axiom are just simple two axioms are here. Okay. Mainly the theorems will be used for your proving. Okay. In your geometry, we use theorems. Okay. And some common proofs that we like supplementary angle. What is the definition of supplementary angle? The sum of the two angles will be 180 degree. Okay, 90 degree. Straight angle is what? 180 degree. Okay, so these are some of things we are using and theorems that are already being derived. The vertically opposite angles will be equal to one another. Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, so if so any angle any lines except they're parallel, if they're like if they're not parallel, they have to be
yeah, they will be intersecting at some point. Okay.
vertically opposite.
On which side it will intersect, we don't know. Okay. On whichever side, if you are going to, in fact, if you see the postulate 5,
It's like 5. It will get
yeah, that
so
is
if the
that
angles
is
add up to 90 like that one.
okay. If a transverse is moving on the two lines, okay, the internal angles on which side is less than 180 degree. Okay, on that side, if you are going to extend the lines, they are going to meet on that side. Okay, and if they are not parallel, they are going to meet. Okay, where they will meet, we don't know, but exact position, but they will meet. Okay, this is confirmed. Okay, only parallel lines don't meet each other. Okay, now in today's class, any doubt? I think I have covered only your definition part. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.